That's what I made a mistake yesterday. That's the cloth that I normally have. I was wondering why it was a little bit odd. Anyway, hi. Anyone that wants to come and chat? Come and say hello. Let's see if we can knock in some. Well, let's see if we can get 2 centuries today. How about that? If we can get 2, that would be incredible. So we got 114 yesterday, right at the very end. But don't be bridging. So that was a good finish in the end. That's not the best positional shot. It's actually a terrible. Could go for a crazy cut, but no real guarantee on position though. Not the kind of shot I want to be taking on straight away. Oh, we got 2. We've got a little bit of a bonus. But then that's not good because it's taking away points. So, but we will continue. Hopefully get a decent break to start off with. I was actually playing for the pink, that shot. At least we can stay around the middle. And go back up for the blue. And then take the other red that's here. Might even try and just cannon into the pink. Oh, missed it. Well, that one's not ideal. So it looks like I may even hit this one. If I can go through that gap and get on the black, that would be cool. Or just hit that one and screw myself over. Is that a big shot? Oh. Well, it's a little bit all over the place there. It's not a good start. This is quite a decent split. Let's see if we can do some damage on this one, but not with that shot. So usually it does take a few to warm up. Oh, that's tempting. You see what I'm looking at? That red right there. And you know what? I don't think I can get it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, got it. Well, that has actually opened everything up. Try and pinch a little bit of the pocket to get the white back out. Again, the usual thing. If a 147's on, I will certainly be going for it. But initially, we're just seeing if we can hit any sentries. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Have to be careful on this one. Not an easy pot by any means. We're tying some balls up in the meantime. So that's not good. So I may even try and attempt to pot this one, hit the rail, and come back over this way. So this could be end of visit. Oh, good cue ball. Missed the pot. So we're not settled yet. Making some silly little errors. I just did that just purely for positional purposes, just to get me a nice, easy, straightforward, build up some confidence, and go on from there. No, don't finish there. Oh, dead straight. Oh, got away with that one. Come back out, come out, come out. Now I'm tempted to play this one, but firm, so I can get the other red out in the open. I didn't anticipate that I would finish there though. I thought I was going to hit that red more full on, and kill the pace of the white. A great recovery. Hopefully I'm going to have a shot on a red. Not. Looks like we have. I'm just going to have a look at where the black is. Oh, that sails in. So let's hope we can continue this break. Bit unsure on this shot though. So the 147 is still on. As you can see, 5 reds, 5 blacks. Not the best positional. Preferably up here, not blind pockets, which is kind of what these are. Very hard to judge. Leave myself pretty awkward. So I'm going to try and clip this red and get the white to go up this way. done what I intended, but I landed right on the cushion. Okay, that's not good. So looks like I'm gonna have to just take this and just deal with what we got after. So no heroics. Now, ideally, I should really be rolling forward and playing the pink. And 7 reds, 7 blacks. You know what? Let's see. Let's play properly. So positional wise, let's go for the pink. And then the next red and back down for the black. We can get a position. So now the 146 is on. And I think a 146. I think I've had only one in shooters so far. I've had 6 147s, over 80 147s in Virtual Pool 4. I've actually had 5 in match play, which is good. Yeah, unsure with this one. Yeah, quite unsure on that shot. You probably saw I was a little bit hesitant. Oh god, I love playing the white on the cushion. So this isn't the best place to be. Still managed to pot though, so that's good. Hopefully got the red next to the pink. And slide this down for the black. So the reds are in quite okay positions. Really, that one may cause me an issue. Again, not overly confident with this shot, even though I've hit that pretty much centre pocket. Do not want to be straight on this. So we've got to punch this in if we're going back down for the black. Kind of pinched the pocket a little bit there. Now I'm actually tempted to try and get a position for this one. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Obviously you wouldn't play for position like this in real life. In real life you'd probably try and get a position so you can move it knowing that you're going to be on a ball after. But with the virtual game, you've got pretty much more flexibility in the shots that you have. Oh, you div. Oh, maybe I should have concentrated on that one. 95. Disappointed that I didn't get a century there. It's quite annoying. Right, so we've got a mixture of reds all over the place. So, having the reds up there, what I'm going to try and do is move this out of the way. There's nothing worse than having the black covered by both pockets. So let's go for another 147 here. So having all these reds in the middle and at the other end is not overly easy. Getting back for the black. But obviously if we are snookered, and then we are going to change what colour we go for. By the looks of it, we're probably out of position already. However, could play this one and get the white this way. Right. Now I've got that out of my system. Nicely controlled. Couldn't ask for a better position than that, considering where I was. I don't think I can avoid those two reds there. I could change the spin on the ball though, but these shots, yeah, as I figured, quite awkward. Looks like we are going to have to change colour. No 147 here. So blue's going to spot. That's going to be awkward. So I really need to get. Maybe I might be able to move it now. Actually, so we're going to attempt to try and move that red. Close. Very close, but no success. Let's go back down for the black. Now for the ball on the side rail. Over there. We don't really have to do anything with the white balls, so now this is where it gets a little bit crucial. Obviously I don't want to be on the rail, so I do need an angle, so preferably on this side, but not too much, because obviously I don't want to be down here. I want to be around about here, so the white's going that way. So just having a general look, if I can get the white away from the cushion a little bit better. As you can see, I've got quite a few options here. That's what we're initially going for, but if we fail on those, we've got these three that are over the middle. Uh-oh. Oh, I actually thought I missed that. So I'm on the bottom red, which is good. Better position for the black. Again, stun up. We are probably playing for this one initially. Don't want to get too far, and it looks like we have. Ah, that's awkward. Unlucky enough. So, got a feeling I may play this one and play position for the pink. This is very missable. Oh god, that was close. We've got the middle to come back on. Now hopefully we can get back down for the black. I've just seen that the pinks tied up a few reds, so hopefully we can deal with that issue now. Oh, that's going to be tight. I don't think I can hit that little cluster. I'm going to give it a go. Well, I've done what I was intending, but lost the cue ball. So if I go for this, chances are I'm going to clip that red. So a little bit of luck involved on position for here. I'm not hitting it too hard, as you can see. I've hit the red as I thought, which has changed. Which actually been pretty decent. So just trying to pinch a little bit more in the pocket. Not plain sailing yet. I've lost position for the cue ball. So I'm just trying to get back in there. So it looks like we're going to go through the gap. Hopefully we can be on the pink. If I can get about here, then I've got the pink. If I overrun it, I've got the blue. So this one, through the gap, come back out. If I overrun, got the blue. If I got the short, then I've got the pink. That's the plan. Obviously need to pop this red first though. Stop. So now, I bet you, I'm kind of in between. But thankfully, we've got the blue in the other corner. So I can just play this, screw back, play for this red or that one. So if I overrun, I've got this one. If I underhit, I've got this one. So I just don't want to overscrew it or underscrew it like I did there. But at least we're still, well, we've got that one and we've got that one. So I'm actually thinking that I should take this one right now. Now we're on it. Wasn't the intended red that we were playing for, but we'll take it. So this one, I think what I'm initially trying to do is hit this red. That's what I'm intending. But if I miss it, we should still be okay. Almost got it. And when I said okay, got that one and that one. I think I might leave the middle there as a backup. So just in case things go astray. So we just had a 95 and now we're on a 84 and counting. So we're going to screw back, hopefully aim for this area of a choice of these two reds, and again using that as a backup just in case. So we didn't get to the intended spot, but we got pretty much the line where we need, or where we'd like. So just a delicate shot here. Oh, I missed. Oh no. Oh, that was a straightforward shot. So a 95 and a 91. Could have been 2 centuries already. Damn it. I feel like we're gonna score heavy today. I feel it. I feel like we're gonna get at least a 140. Alright, so let's go for 147. And if we lose position, then we'll adjust and reassess. Ah, Mal is fine, mate. No worries. It's all good. Distract away. So I've been okay. Had a 95 and a 90, a 91 just then. So all good. If bit annoyed that I've missed 2 opportunities for a century though. To add to my tally. I've certainly got hold of that one. Whoops. Whoops a daisy. Oh, looks like we got that one. So how are you, Mel? Alright? Or anyone out there wants to come and chat? Come and say hello. Tell me about yourselves. Tell me what breaks you have if you play snooker, pool, or whatever. Or if there's any tips that you can suggest. Happy to listen, and it's all about improvement. So if you feel like I need to improve in certain areas, please let me know. And likewise, the other way around. So we've had currently this session 95, 91, and we're counting again. We are going for 147 by the looks of it. Not with that shot though. It's not the best place to be. So just keep with it, Jason. You get there, mate. No, definitely not darts. You can that's like swearing to me. Yeah, stick with it, Jason. I mean, playing a few times a day certainly helps. It's not something that you can drop. But I know someone in real life that can just stop playing for several months and just come back as if he's never left. It's very annoying. Whereas I need to play to keep on top of it. But yeah. But 64, mate, that's still pretty good. I mean, I gotta say, when I first started playing snooker in the virtual world, my highest break was anything lower around the 20s. So mine weren't too good, and then a few years later, over 500 centuries on VP4 and over 80 147s, and now I've kind of ventured onto shooters to extend the challenge, I guess. And I certainly feel that shooters is much harder. It probably doesn't look like it, but it genuinely is. It's a lot harder. So I'm 72. Got another great opportunity missed. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that's like anyone, mate. We all lose focus. Playing snooker or any cue sport for a long period of time is certainly not Not an easy task. Now, if you imagine Jason Shaw running that, what did he get? 815 in straight. My God, how much focus did that guy need to run that? It's just the same with long periods of time. It's not easy. Very, very not easy. So I would say that's more common than you think. But still, an average of 30-40s is still pretty, at least it's consistent. Consistent, right? And just build from that. Just give yourself targets if you want to improve. Go like, okay, I want to start hitting 50s. So as I said, when I first started pounding the snooker on in the virtual world, I couldn't hit anything higher than a 20. And I just stuck with it, and then I started knocking in 50s. Then I had a 70 odd, and my first century after a 3 month solid play, and yeah, it just went on from there. So you put in the work, you get the rewards. I know it's crazy, right, Mel? Absolutely crazy. I still would like to, uh, if you know actually the video, if it's been uploaded to YouTube, I would love to see that. I think that is absolutely incredible to have that much 800 points. I mean, my personal best on straight is 272. That's my personal best. Yeah, I was good enough to play for England. So yeah, that does help. But I was also lucky to have players around me that were England players to practice with. So I was around the right people, and I certainly wasn't afraid to ask questions. And yeah, so I was a bit lucky um, growing up. So I was around the right people. I know everybody doesn't have that luxury. But even if you go down to a club, right, and you see someone, you think like, oh my God, this guy or this woman's really, really good. Just watch what they do. You'll certainly notice the good players from the bad because what they do with the cue ball is minimal movement, and their pattern play would be much, much better than the usual players. So watch out for those players. If you find them, talk to them because they'll be more than happy to share their experience. Even shots that you think, oh well, why did I just play that shot? Ask them why, and I'm sure they'll be obliged to answer. That was I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing there. Got away with that. No, don't go there, you sod. So green is. So I've kind of gone in automatic mode here, and we're already on a 79. So we've had a couple of 90s, a 70, and another 80 already. So now, even though we haven't hit a, oh my God, I was playing for the pink. Whoops. Even though we haven't hit a century, I think this has still been a pretty good session. Oh God, I was actually playing for the pink. That is so bad. So let's see if we can avoid this lot, go over here off this rail, and then back out again. Obviously, taking on a big shot here with pace makes that a lot harder. I've actually played that quite well. Didn't anticipate to go behind the black, but I'll take it. Certainly would. Now what we're going to do, I think my head's telling me, I think I'm going to lose the cue ball there. So let's, kind of in a bit of a dilemma here. I think I might play the blue, but that might tie that red up. So I'm a little bit in two minds right now. Might even go for the pink. Okay. $15? Give over. Shouldn't have to pay to watch. What the hell? Right, so a third 90 in, how about that? Bloody three 90s in 4 frames. How cool's that? Oh, don't be straight. Don't be straight. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right, I'll tell you what. We need the century. So this'll be really good. Right, so that's good. At least we secured the century. So we've had 2 90s, a 70, and a century, 4 consecutive frames. So really pleased. Uh-oh. Oh, at least we hit the century, right, guys? We got there. Right. I need to check to see. I think I've got another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes, and then we're back to the grind. Thank you. We're still yet to come. At least, so we're basically, on average, 1 century during the lunch, and that's kind of what I aim for. If I can get more, great. But this section here has been pretty. Oh, what a fluke! What a fluke! So the 147 is still on. Let's go for a. Don't know if I should go for that one. Well, potted a fluke, so let's see. If we can finish on a 2nd century, that would be amazing. But to have 2 90s and a 70 in this session, as well as a century, that's really good in my books. Oh no. Oh no, I'm back to normal now, guys. I've used up all my used it all up. Don't go in, or do go in. Ooh. I haven't had a 147 potting straight off the bat on shooters, so this could be quite good. Really want to finish with a. I really want to finish with a 147. That would be amazing. What do you reckon, guys? Do you think I'm going to get hit another century? What do you reckon? What's the vibe? Before I finish the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you scumbag. Oh, well. Oh, this frame's over already. Oh. See, I burnt myself out now. I burnt myself out. Peaked too soon. Right. That was actually a really good chance there. If I was on that black, that was a very good chance. Oh yeah, positional genius right there, guys. Oh my god. Place your bets. Is this going? Oh, that looks close. Oh, what a dream. What a recovery shot right there. And then I play right behind that red. What the hell? Right, let's go for the pink. So I've gone to pot. Bloody finding the snookers now. Right, we've got time for one more decent break. Right, this is it, guys. I can tell. I feel it. I can feel it. Right, 147. I can feel it. Yeah, cue ball control is really difficult with the mouse. Mouse control is incredibly hard, so I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. What sort of shite shot is that? Well, no bloody 147 now then, is it? Right. So, we're going to see if we can cut this one in and get back down. Do not want to go in off though. Thank you, red. Now, this is the only time that I'm actually pleased I hit a red. I usually try and avoid contact, other balls. Oh, wow. Not at snooker, no. This is my thing. I do play mainly 8 ball, 9 ball, the odd 9 ball match. But yeah, I do play other people. I've been in the championships last year. I'm just taking a break from that at the moment. Been in, I think I've reached 5 finals, and I've won 1 of the championships in shooters so far. The bloody. So yeah, I do play. I'm currently ranked 1 in the pool. You'll see me up there. Up in number 1 spot. This is where I like to be. So I think my pool, my 8 ball ratings, something like 3,500 and something. But that's where my main my main skill is. I still wouldn't class myself as a snooker player. I know a lot of people use that reference with me, but my background is 8-ball pool, and that's where I like to be known as, because that's what I played in real life. And I use snooker just more of a relaxing, just running, trying to get the max, and yeah, that's kind of what I like to do, what I'm enjoying, and that's the thing. You want to play to enjoy it, right? And that's kind of what I'm doing. And I like the challenge of snooker is the most challenging. I feel, especially when you're trying to hit centuries, really isn't as easy. Don't go in off. Oh, lucky. Oh well, let's go for this one. Yeah, it's cool, mate. That's good. Best form of practice. I think the only problem with offline is that if you want match play, it's obviously better to play against other people. And I think with shooters, the downside with offline is that I wish there was AI playing against AI. I think that would be stressful. Why? I'm just curious to know why. Why was it stressful for you? Oh God, that was not a clever shot. Oh, we might be on this one. Swerve, a little swerve around the ball. So I say this, this in general. This has been a pretty. Oh, when I say strong, the missing's now I'm missing some real sitters. Yeah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, yeah, but it's a competitive sport, so I get it. I understand. Right, this has to be the last one. I do have to get back to work, so this is going to be the last one, guys. But overall, this session has been pretty. What is it with me and snooker myself on bloody reds? Oh well. I don't mind really because it gives me practice on these long pots. That should warrant a clap. But no, the game only claps when balls are over the pocket. So we're back in business. So very happy with how this session's gone. 290s, 70 odd, and a century with great chances of even more high breaks. But this is the last one, I'm afraid. So the blue looks like it goes. Knew that's pretty much switch on the blue. So now we can hover around the blue spot for a little bit. So the idea to play any cue sport is to do minimal movement of the cue ball. You'll get the better results for sure. Oh, that went bad. That was a very bad shot. So now I'm going to play for this red here. So hopefully, do I find... yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Certainly wouldn't want to meet any of them in out at night. Right. So we dealt a couple of issues. As you see, I haven't really maneuvered the cue ball far. I think that's usually the best way to go about things. There are certain occasions where you do have to run the cue ball. So like here, I should really, I mean the blue, should really go for the blue and get the white here and back out again. I'm just trying to make it nice and simple. No heroics and break build. Those that don't know, I have actually gone for a 155 the other week. And my highest on shooters is 153. So go and check that out if you want to see a free ball off the bat. So that was good. But this has been pretty decent. Oh, now I'll tell you what, I've got a really... I feel like I just can't miss today. Don't you have those days where you just feel like you just can't miss? It's just everything's going right. That's what I feel like today. So if we can finish on another century, that would be incredible. But as soon as we miss, we are logging. If only. If only. Don't be bridging over a ball. So we've had another 80 plus. Almost missed that one. Right, now this is where the nitty gritty is. So oh no. Oh well, another 80. That'll do. Right, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna be setting up a schedule so you guys know as and when I'm on. I think that's probably the best way. So I think during the week, Monday to Friday, lunchtime, could be 1 o'clock or 1:15, but I'll write up a schedule and see where I'm at. So anyway, thanks for keeping me company, guys. nice to meet you, Jason, and hopefully speak to you on another day. But I have to go back to work.